Hi, I'm Cora Jakes Coleman,
And I'm Brandon Coleman.
and we have been married for 3 years.
3 years.
We will be together for 7 years, December 7th. And so we just wanted to share with you all some tips that we have found helpful in our marriage that we feel will be helpful for you all. So why don't you tell them what we were just talking about, babe?
Well, we had a discussion on what we felt made our marriage or is making our marriage successful. And we're a young couple. I'm 25.
27.
And so, and it's not always been a smooth ride. I think that marriage is always going to have its roller coaster moments. Any relationship worth keeping is going to have those ups and downs. But I think that one thing that makes a successful marriage is knowing each other's differences. I think that when you come from two different worlds, or just being a bachelor and being a bachelorette, I think that your lifestyles dramatically change when you get married. There's no more boyfriend and girlfriend moments where you can just leave and go home when you're mad, or I do things this way and you do things this way, so it makes things difficult. So I think that honestly, knowing each other's differences, it's an honesty thing, and that falls into the communication things that we were talking about earlier. Being able to honestly communicate with honest emotions, and the mind to come in with not to hurt one another, because a lot of times when you have differences, it can get heated and you can say things you don't mean or things that shouldn't be said. But when you can be honest and be very distinct in the words that you're using to communicate, and being able to convey your emotions honestly about the situation, or just learning, I think those are learning moments, because we've been married for 3.5 years, and we've been learning about each other every day. So I think that's one.
I was gonna say that for women, I would say for me, being vulnerable in marriage is very tough for me. I'm very independent and I like to protect myself. So being open and completely sharing my flaws in the hopes that he would be able to receive them was very, very hard, but I feel like it is a reason that we became successful is being open and being able to accept each other for exactly who we are, and understanding each other to the best of our ability, and just communicating every day and trying not to go to sleep upset, and trying to share with each other our true feelings. And for me, what's been new is just doing what I feel in my head to do. And so, even if it seems crazy, if it seems silly, if you feel in your head to do something towards your husband or for your husband, to just do it, and become each other's friends,
Yeah.
companions, and confidants. And I think that's what's made us very successful, is that we're not only husband and wife, but we're friends.
I think that's absolutely true, and I think also, just to piggyback where you're coming from, I think that the honesty and the vulnerability that she's talking about, I think it also for men, or for me myself, I won't speak for all men, but for me it was a big trust thing too. Like, I never openly said that in the beginning, but through my journey and my maturity, I realized that there was a lot of trust issues for me with people, not just my relationships, but just people in general. So I built this wall, this barrier to kind of protect myself, like she was talking about. And I think that just being able to trust the other person, I think that comes with the honesty and the truths that you expose to each other. Because it's not easy to just go out and tell her all of your dirt or your baggage, or even sometimes your thoughts, just how you feeling emotionally. Especially as new couples, like you don't want to tear down something that you feel is very fragile. So a lot of times you bottle up those emotions, and then you slowly resent the person without them even knowing it. and that causes a lot of friction. You wake up angry or frustrated, this person's in your face, and this is a 24/7 thing. So it's real work. So some days you have those happy days, and some days you don't. But I think trust is a big key to exposing those truths. What do you think?
I absolutely think that is absolutely correct. And so we'll go over a review: communication, honesty, vulnerability, friendship, trust, and love. Those are the things that have made us successful, and those are the things that we feel will make you all successful. And so, if you are getting married or already married, keep pushing and keep moving forward. There will be hard days, there will be good days, there will be bad days, but spend all of those days together trying to learn each other and support each other and push each other into their purpose and their destiny. We love you. It's the Colemans. Peace out.